Recently, there's been a group of expert hackers calling themselves Gacha Fall. You see, it's like Pridefall, but with Gacha. Why? Who knows? So what they are trying to do is in massive quotation marks, hack Gacha people. And Gacha's having a big fuss. They're having a big fuss all about this group of non-existent people, because that's not how hacking works. It's not real. You can't be hacked just from getting sent a message. You need to open up an actual file that you're emailed. So Gacha has been having a big tizzy about this. They've been posting all kinds of Gacha Rise content. That's their little hashtag. I don't even want to talk about this thing. It's just so dumb. It's so stupid. If you have absolutely nothing to do but tell Gacha kids you're going to hack them, please get a life. I am not on Gacha's side. I am not on the anti-Gacha's side. I am, in this little bit of drama, remaining neutral. I'm here to judge bad writing. I am not here to tell you that your fandom sucks. I am here to tell you that bad writing is bad, which is not something I thought I would ever have to explain to someone. But meaningless, thoughtless writing is bad. Hot take, I know. But apparently some people need to hear this, so I am not here to tell you that your fandom sucks. I'm not here to tell you to delete Gacha off your device. I'm here to tell you to improve your writing, and if you want to create actual animated stories, to change program. Gacha is a badly designed app, as I have talked about. So let's get into the meat of the video. I'm going to read some comments. I'm going to debunk arguments, because I've kind of, at the start, it was all these Gacha people that kind of made my video popular, I guess, by watching it and sharing that around. And then anti-Gacha people watched it, and then they were all like, this hasn't been said enough, but I agree. And like 1,000 people said that this hasn't been said enough, which if there's 1,000 of you saying that no one else has said it, then I think that's statistically incorrect. So it started out as an unpopular video, and it is the most disliked video on my channel, but recently. So because of all of this Gacha Fall stuff, Gacha Rise stuff, my video has been actually put in a lot of playlists and shared around even more as something, because people think that I'm associated with the Gacha Fall hackers, which I'm not, because they don't exist. Anyways, so I've got a bunch of comments from this. So I've received all kinds of more dislikes, more comments than usual, because people have been sharing it around as part of this Gacha Rise thing. If you want to know more about it, there's a lot of people on my Discord that are much more knowledgeable about it than me, which I don't even understand why in the first place, like, people even care. We're going to take a look at some recent comments. Okay, so Tilly is trying to tell me, do you know how long it takes to make a 10-minute video? Around 2 hours. Which, cool, I have made a bunch of animated videos, each take about 10-ish hours. I don't think that's an indication of quality, though. Some videos are easier to make and are better than mine. So this is not an indication of quality. The fact that it takes you 2 hours to make a 10-minute video probably means that whatever you're using is very inefficient. That's not a good thing. You know that's not a good thing, right? We have to make the characters open their mouths, then close the other ones, and then get the right pose we're looking for, then make them talk, then screenshot, fix little mistakes, make a thumbnail, upload it. This process can take a few days, not to mention the most Gacha tards' native language is English, so their grammar is not the best. Their native language is English, so their grammar is not the best. I don't understand what someone's native language has to do with how good their grammar is. And again, it's not animating, it's a dress-up game. Dressing up characters is not animating anything. The most popular argument against my videos is that we're not actually trying to make animations. which is fair. However, it certainly looks like you are. Stop branding them as animations if they're not supposed to be animations. I'm unsure if this statement is true, but I'm 90% sure that pretty much every single video I've critiqued has the word animation somewhere. Gacha Life mini-movie, Gacha Life whatever, animation meme, etc. The fact that these are animatics does not excuse the fact that they are bad animatics. I don't want to flex, but my awful animation guides are not animated, and I think that they are better than Gacha. That is my personal opinion. I respect people with other opinions, but I do feel that my work is significantly better than falling in love with my gay sister 11 months pregnant. Again, saying that it's not an animatic, saying that it's not an animation, that's not a good thing. Okay, that's a bad thing. If your app can't do animation, why would you flex that? Possibly Selassie says finally someone who agrees with me. Please stop. There's about 2,000, I think, comments. And I've got to say that at least 500 are finally someone who agrees with me. A lot of the time, it is that exact same wording. And it physically hurts to read every single time. You don't have to comment to say that you agree with me. I just assume that you agree with me. I honestly love these vids because they speak the truth. Again, you don't need to agree with me. This guy's definitely going to be a comedic YouTuber. That is my thing, yes. I think if you do it right, it can be nice. All of the Gacha animations that have proper animations are made in third-party programs like Adobe After Effects and Photoshop to remove limbs, and the Gacha actual dress-up app is used for reference pictures. Therefore, the Gacha app itself cannot animate. Therefore, it's not a Gacha animation, it's an Adobe After Effects animation, or whatever other program you're using, and therefore Gacha is bad. Why are dumb 9-year-olds disliking the video? Says, and then a Gacha tuber who before, the same Gacha tuber that just said, I think if you do it right it could be nice, is now insulting another person for their age. Why are dumb retarded 9-year-olds disliking the video? You look like a 9-year-old. That's... okay, if you want to convince me that your community isn't toxic, making fun of a person's age isn't that. The first person I feel was not making fun of a Gacha tuber's age because they were not targeting any specific Gacha tuber. They were merely saying that the people that dislike my videos are very likely 9-year-olds. Because no one else really uses the app. The Gacha tuber that responded was looking at the profile picture and attacking the person directly. Therefore, in my opinion, the Gacha tuber was more wrong than the actual person. Not trying to hate, but hashtag GachaRise period. I have nothing against GachaRise, I'm merely saying that your community is toxic and your writing is bad. I have absolutely no opinion on the Gacha Fall crap, or GachaRise, or anything. Stop associating me with it. Since I'm commenting on here and I like Gacha, and here are my opinions on Gacha stuff, do not hate me for having Gacha videos, or you are dramatic for doing that. Again, no hate just for using Gacha. I am only critiquing bad writing. I'm not here to tell you that you're a bad person just because you use an app. Then they list 4 reasons. They're all bad. None of them are convincing arguments. None of them are good. None of them are worth the time to read. I'm going to read them anyways. Gacha Life has the worst community right now because Gacha. And then they censor the word sex and 18 plus stuff. Can't they hide it instead of showing like bruh, U5 or something? We removed most of the stuff because some wasn't appropriate. That doesn't stop people from doing it. Also, that's not what Looney's job is. People who doing 18 plus stuff are kind of making like people hack Gacha tubers, so I wish they stopped, and I wish I could slap them a bit. Hating the toxic part of your community does not stop you from being criticized for a completely different thing. I'm gonna get a bit dramatic here because I can't think of a better example. A rapist cannot critique a pedophile. A rapist cannot say that a pedophile is more toxic than them because they are a rapist. Saying that you are disowning, I guess, part of your community that does inappropriate things is fine and dandy, but I'm not critiquing you for doing those things. Those Gacha full nut jobs and the rest of the anti-Gacha community, they're doing that. I'm not. I'm telling you your writing is crap. I'm telling you your app is poorly made. I'm telling you you're not doing animation. I'm saying that you're settling for less. I'm saying that you're using a bad app and refuse to switch. And number 4, most people like doing gay inappropriate stuff, and then they make sure to explain that they don't dislike gays. It's just that they're always in heat. Now, I'm not homophobic or anything, but if I could kick gay people out of my community, that would be great. These are my opinions, so no hate. I accept other people's opinions, says the person who just made a 4-paragraph rant because I said their writing was bad. CEO of Cringe says that it's not about how LGBT plus is inappropriate, it's about how much they fetishize gays. I agree with that in part, yes. Which they reply again with more casual homophobia. It's not supposed to be animated, mister. This is the common argument I said before, people claiming that it's not supposed to be animated. Which, okay, that doesn't make the writing any better. Gacha life doesn't just suck, it's the worst thing in the world. You, my friend, are a comedic genius. I've never heard that before. Have you considered a career in stand-up? Gacha is very hard work. You just saw the people who are bad at it. Another common argument that I am not looking at good gacha videos, I'm only looking at gacha videos from people who are bad. They believe that I am selecting only the worst gacha videos so that I can make the rest of all gacha videos look bad. They think that I'm purposely picking badly written ones and ignoring good written ones because saying that good written ones exist invalidates my... They're saying that I'm only looking at the small, tiny bit of bad stuff because looking at the majority would invalidate my response. And this is untrue. The way that I find them is literally just Googling them. Meaning that the ones that I see are the ones that have the most views. Meaning I'm looking at the most popular ones. I've looked at a few, smaller ones. But for the most part, I'm looking at the biggest gacha tubers. Saying that I'm selectively picking bad content is also saying anybody new to gacha is also looking at bad content. If I can't find the good stuff with a simple Google search because it doesn't have many views, then that means it's the minority. Which means that my point, that the majority of gacha content is badly written, is correct. Gacha life is my career. Okay? 20 minutes. Yes, people make this stuff for days for a 20-minute video. Again, I made a 30-minute video in one day critiquing your app, saying that it takes more time to make something as simple as 20 minutes of content. Which, let's be fair, I mentioned how slow the slideshow aspects of the app are. So, 20 minutes is still only maybe 30 videos every minute, 30 little pictures every minute, which is still only about... What's 30 times 20? Which is still only 600 little screenshots. Some even work months for something as long as 3 hours. Yes, I'm aware of the existence of proper gacha movies. Alas, a comparison between a 3-hour gacha movie and the 3-hour movie The Irishman isn't a fair comparison. Well, I mean, considering one of them has a massive budget and the other is made by some random dude, but I still think that you can make something with good writing without a budget, especially if you're using something as bad at animating as gacha. If it's so easy to animate large batches of content, then you should be able to focus on the writing, which alas, you don't. Your animations may take a little while, but you don't make 3-hour animations, do you? Looney worked so hard on blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm currently working on a movie. What's your point? You've gone through about 3 rewrites now. How many rewrites did Pregnant at 9 years old take you? Plus, the bit about my animations taking a little while, they're commenting on the video that I made first, which was before I rebounded into animation, and at the time the only animations I talked about were stick notes ones. They don't take any time. They're all very easy. Those animations didn't take much time at all. You've just said that your app is inferior. Looney worked so hard on Gachaverse, Gacha Life, and Gacha Club. Now, did you watch the video that I made? He only started bug testing like 3 days until release. He doesn't work hard on this thing. It's a cash grab, dude. You're such a hater on hard work. I hate you. Yes, I'm a hater on hard work. Can we just appreciate the irony of the person who has been critiquing bad writing for about 1.5 years now? He's the one that hates hard work. I think we've appreciated the iron enough. Let's get back to this. If you don't like Gacha Life, then why did you make a video for it? This is another common argument. If I don't like it, I don't have to give it any attention. My intention isn't to provoke hacking from the Gacha fool dudes, or to make you feel insecure about your animations, or kind of like expose the toxic community. My end goal is to do a funny. I'm telling you your writing sucks. Secondly, my main goal is to do a funny. That's my thing. I don't care about Gacha. I don't care about anti-Gacha. I'm just here to do a funny. Not every Gacha tuber is like you said. Another common argument, I debunked that one. It's kind of the same as the one that I said where the majority of content is good and I'm ignoring it. Not every Gacha tuber is like I said. That is true. Some of them are way worse. And if you don't like it, B, and then a hyphen, I'm assuming they're censoring a swear word. Then don't see the Gacha Life videos. Yeah, unfortunately I'm way past the point of no return. I've been DM'd multiple inappropriate Gacha videos, and I'm now kind of a bit too far in the world of Gacha to turn back now. Go to hashtag GachaRise and see how many people this you, and then a bunch of hashtags, because we live in the Roblox world now. And don't talk about Gacha Life ever again. Oh no, I'm doing it right now. Whoopsies. Uh-oh, I wish I read this one first, then maybe I could have stopped 20 minutes ago. It's not good to say Gacha Loof sucks because of this, and this. That's exactly good. It's called criticism. Shut up. You think you are amazing. I can confirm that I do not. And better than them or Gacha Life, but you're not. Ah, I do think I'm better than Gacha Life. That is true. Maybe this powerful don't know yet how it works. Like, it takes me 1 month to understand how it works, but I delete the stupid videos I maked, and now I'm going much better. So stop this, and don't dare make another part, and part is capitalized like this video. Okay, thank you. It's with the Z _ Eva Galaxy. Your words of wisdom mean so much to me. Who do you think you are? People need Gacha Life. Just to vent or to make something they love. Gacha Life doesn't suck. Capitalized you do. God, I hate people like you. Who do I think I am? That's an interesting question. I think I'm the messiah of anti-Gacha content. Blessed by His Holiness. I don't even know. I can't even continue this. Just to vent or to make something they love. Gacha Life doesn't suck. You do. Okay, so this is an interesting one. This is an argument I haven't heard before. I think what you're trying to say is that whether or not the animation and the writing is good, the artistic value behind it, like what they want to say or what kind of feelings they want to give out, they're trying to say that that's more important than whether it's actually quality content or not. I unfortunately disagree. I think, let's use poetry as an example. I think a poem with meaning behind it, but it sucks, and it's like it doesn't have very good meter, and it's like really badly written. And a poem with meaning behind it, but it is well written. The well written one is better. A badly written poem with a good meaning, and a well written poem with a good meaning. Even if the meaning has the same artistic value, I think that as a whole, the one that's better written has more artistic value, whether or not the meaning behind it is the same artistic level. So I think if someone, let's say that someone wanted to make some proper art about how they're feeling, about intrusive thoughts, about depression, about suicide, let's just use that as an example. So someone wants to make this video about how they're secretly feeling. Now, they make it in Gacha. And it looks like crap, but it has a meaning behind it that's important to them. It's badly written, the dialogue is bad, the animation is bad, but behind it, all they want to do is get out these feelings of theirs. Now someone else comes along, they have the exact same intrusive thoughts, the exact same depression, the exact same suicidal tendencies. They want to make art, and they make the exact same thing. It's exactly the same, except the animation is good, the dialogue is proper, the plot makes sense. But in both, the meaning and themes are exactly the same. Which piece of art has more intrinsic value behind it? Both of them, artistically speaking, should be equal, because they both have the same message, the same themes, the same moral. Both of them are art, and both of them are from people who needed to vent. One of them is badly made, the other took time and effort. In my opinion, the one that took time and effort is worth more artistically. There's a reason many people don't like modern art. Modern art can betray themes and feeling just as well as normal art can. But a few splots on a page you look at, and maybe you feel the feeling that the artist intended, but then what? And then compared to regular art, or a regular painting that someone would see in an art gallery, it's a self-portrait of a woman, and it uses similar colors and similar, and it portrays the same message, and it gives you the same feeling. Except this one, you can look at it and you can appreciate fine details in the background. That's why many people don't like modern art, because even though it can portray the same feelings and message, there's nothing to look at once you've experienced it. You kind of have the feeling and that's it. Whilst a proper painting can exude that feeling all the time. So, just to vent or to make something I love, Gacha life doesn't suck. I think this is incorrect. Fairytopia, reviewing every Barbie movie, episode 3. Yes, animation. A simple yet amazing creators. Not grammatically correct, except this in Gacha life. Gacha is spelled incorrectly. This person is trying to say, when I say this line, it's realized what animation is all about. They're trying to follow that up with, yes, animation is so good, except when Gacha does it. Hey buddy, I don't really know if you got the memo, but that video wasn't about Gacha, so how about you chill out and keep it to the Gacha-centric videos? Please and thank you. Not that I don't appreciate a good comment, but stop. Video Games and Kidneys says, what about the Music Freak series? It's amazing. This is another common argument. What about XYZ? It's really good. I haven't seen every single Gacha video ever made. I'm not going to take recommendations. I have occasionally. I have never been impressed. I'm not going to go out of my way to watch your favorite Gacha series just to end up being disappointed again. So even it's, I can't even read this one. So even it's so trashy animation, they work hard and they need to screenshot it. Why all people are so mean, all of the Gacha tubers. Ugh, you know what? I'm a report, you are channel. I don't care if you are sad. Don't talk to the Gacha tubers like that, okay? If you are like that again, I will report you are channel. I am channel? Again, the they work hard argument is stupid. I don't care how hard they work. Work harder. And saying that you need hard work to make something that looks decent when you can do something easy in another program that looks better means that your program sucks. Even if it's trashy, they still work hard. Even if it's a bit racist, Hitler did great things for the economy. He has to be some little kid doing this because he don't want to get hacked like the little scary cat he is.
What does this mean? Huh? Scary cat? Hacking? Free Punjabi movie 2020 HD 240p no virus.
I don't understand this one. So is there a man that is paying me to sit in front of this camera and read out his script for him so that he doesn't get hacked? Maybe. You'll just have to find out when I eventually get accused of pedophilia. That joke didn't make any sense because obviously my writer wrote it. And my writer, of course, would have been accused of pedophilia since he's 35. I, the person reading the script, obviously wouldn't. I was the victim. Hashtag cancel, thank you, eel. Or should I say cancel, haha. I'm so tired. My coffee is cold. Yeah, it's really cold. Why are there so many butthurt Gacha Life fans? If you don't like the video, here's the door. If you have to post a hateful comment, hello 2-year-old. Thank you, I agree. Gacha Life doesn't suck, it even has more views and subscribers than you. PewDiePie has more views and subscribers than me, and he's a Nazi. So, really, it's not an indication of quality. That's really messed up, man. That's not how you spell. They try, okay? That's rude. And very rude. I'm sorry. Rude is one thing, but to also be very rude at the same time? I'm so sorry. I'd just like to wish you a public apology for being very rude. So sorry. I didn't think this would happen, you know. I just wanted to do a funny, but here I am. Being very rude. No, I'm messing. They try, okay? That's rude and very rude. They try, they really do, that's not nice. And because they don't have much characters, because they only get to have 8 characters, man, they try. It's super mean to say that. It makes Gacha tubers depressed and sad. If you become depressed because I told you that your Gacha Life mini-movie was poorly written, I think you may have had some pre-existing conditions, because they don't have many characters, because they only have to get 8 characters, man. This person is trying to say because the Gacha has the limitation of only 8 characters at a time, that means that they're better, because they can make things with only 8 characters. It's stupid on so many levels. Your app has a limitation, therefore, it's better, because it takes more work. Second, you can't have more than 8 characters. All you have to do is just change their costumes all the time. Maybe if Gacha had like a save costume feature that you could apply to different characters, you'd be able to have more than 8, but it doesn't because it's badly designed. Thirdly, 8 characters is not a small amount. I don't really think you understand how much 8 characters is. Small theater groups make plays with 3 characters sometimes. Oftentimes they switch out costumes behind stage in a matter of seconds so that they can get extra characters. But plays, actual good plays, often can have still 3, 4, 5 characters. I've written these animations that I've made, and they all have about maybe like 4 or 5 characters each. This is not a hard thing to do. Stop acting like this dumb artificial limitation is something to be proud of. I love Gacha Life, says XX Moonlight Gacha XX. Thank you. I didn't notice. Hello, I understand you don't like Gacha Life, ... And I can agree with other opinion, ... It would be really good if the comment just ended there. Like, that would be best case scenario. Everything's just gonna go downhill from this person if they continue. But you don't need to make the video. It's hurt people. As I said, straight downhill. This poor person, they could have just ended it there. They didn't. And now, they look like an idiot. It is hurt people. People like me. Who love Gacha Life. I know this is 1 year ago, but I can't help but comment. Sorry. I just, no words. What is this person trying to argue? Let's dissect this. Nothing. They're trying to argue nothing. They have no point. There is no reason to make this comment here. This is worthless. This is meaningless. What is the point? Why would you take effort? Why would you take time out of your day to write this comment? I think you suck, says someone with a Roblox profile picture. That's your opinion. I respect that opinion. Many people hold that opinion. Stop it now! Why are you doing this? Like, people, like me, love Gacha Life. And it is not trash, okay? To be fair, that video was not titled Gacha Life is trash. That video was titled Gacha Life is crap. Did your mommy not let you say that bad word? I'm sorry. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Why am I doing this? People like me. I don't know who you are. At all. I don't care who you are. I will criticize whoever I want, because there is not a single person on the planet not worthy of criticism. If you'd like to give me a proper critique, you can do that. I could do that. Maybe I should make a video where I critique myself to give you some actual ammunition, because clearly you guys can't really do it yourself. People love Gacha Life, therefore it's immune to criticism. Sorry to use Hitler again, but multiple people liked the Third Reich. Oh, he left the exact same comment on my other video. Sir! Sir, this isn't Applebee's! Sir, this is unacceptable with an E. Unacceptable. Sir, this is unacceptable, okay? You're really getting on my nerves. What is with these people using the wrong form of your? I have been called a channel so many times because people refer to you are channel. And this person, you're really get on my nerves. Why do I own a really get on his nerves? Is this a thing that I own? Why? This is further proof that they're all like 9 years old. At least like standardize what kind of you're going to use incorrectly. Like if they only used the YOUR one every single time, then maybe then at least they have a 50% chance of getting it right. But they seem to purposely switch their yours every time just to make it hard on themselves. You're really... Oh, geez, this comment is long. You really get on my nerves, kid, or whatever you are. No one cares. You suck. So if you hate it, keep that to yourself, okay? Now, Looney, the developer of the game, puts lots of effort on you. Such an ungrateful person. Looney, I don't... Did he put a lot of effort on me? I feel like I'm not exactly his target demographic. I'm such an ungrateful person. And your point? You're rude, wrong. You're... Okay, he puts lots of effort on it. At least be happy. For God's sake, let us be. Okay, if we like the game, we like it. You're destroying the community. I am not personally destroying the community. If the community can be destroyed by and I was 13 in this video, if your thing could be destroyed by a 13-year-old in his bedroom talking to a camera, then the community was kind of destined to fail anyways. All of this because you and your hate for Gacha Life. Don't hate Gacha Life, just hate bad writing. There's a distinction. Stop thinking that I have like a target focus, like locked in on Gacha Life specifically. I'm not specifically out for Gacha Life. I'm just not. Stop thinking that this is my end goal, to destroy the Gacha community. It's really not. I critique everything. Take one look at my channel. I've critiqued Disney. I critiqued some random Australian filmmaker. I critiqued the Barbie franchise. I critiqued a dog abuser. That video is now unlisted. I critique fascism all the time. I am not personally destroying your community. That's not me doing that. Maybe the people that rally behind me are, but I personally am not the one doing that. And that's different for someone like PewDiePie, who is rallying Nazis behind him, because he is actually contributing to that. See everything he's ever done. I have never once told you to go out and punch a Gacha Life. PewDiePie has told you death to all Jews. All of this because you and your hate for Gacha Life, but we will stick together to stop the hate and save the community. You idiot. Hashtag GachaRise. Again, I will fight back. We are all going to save the Gacha Life community. Like if you agree. Put Gacha Rise's title to save Gacha Life community. Adios, Malvitos. Adios, soldier. Listen, Gacha Life is the best game ever. That's an opinion I've never heard. Like, you want to tell me that Gacha Life is actually good? That's fine. You can hold that opinion. I disagree. but you can hold the opinion that Gacha is actually good. But to say it's the best game? Have you played any other games? No, maybe. It's because I'm a bit of a gamer myself. But no? There's definitely games worse than Gacha Life. But I feel like it's definitely in the minority. Listen, Gacha Life is the best game ever, but you take it as a bad game and stuff. Looney is also the developer. He is depressed and stressed. He's always tired, trying his best. That rhymed. You guys should become poets. Give him a break. Not personally attacking Looney. He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. I'm merely saying that this app is really bad. You, Fusin Bish. Oh, this one's great. Cough, cough. Before you complain, you're not the one who worked hard to make Gacha Club. And if you're saying it's laggy, dude, get a new phone. Bruh, with 2 H's. I should just pull out the money to get a new phone, should I? I should just have one. I should just get a new phone. Thank you. I didn't know that just getting a new phone was an option. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for telling me that I can just get a new phone. And tell me more. I want to hear it. No, you don't. You started this off with before you complain. So you won't listen to anyone. You'll only say this before they say anything. So you don't want to listen to someone. You don't want to have an accurate debate. You just want to tell them your opinion. Facts and logic. Gacha Life a not suck, and we will fight back to the hackers. Rally the soldiers, boys. Excuse me, why do you even have many subs, huh? I don't. Hashtag Gacha Rise. Thank you. I know that I'm a Gacha fan, and you might be like, oh, you're only saying this because you support actually? And then it's got to read more. And I'm like, okay, this person so far sounds like they're going to make an accurate critique. I'm super excited. Let's hear all about why Gacha is good, actually. Well, actually,
You probably haven't even watched the good ones.
and then they just talk. They just talk about why I haven't actually seen the good ones. For like a paragraph. Looney's trying his absolute hardest trying to improve the game. No, he's not. There's not frequent updates as far as I'm aware. The newest one wasn't good. If you wanted to make it good, he could do that really easily. Lil Crystal Gaming, though, let me tell you, she has improved, so don't even hyphen. What is with these people and ending sentences with a hyphen? That's not how you end a sentence. No one's interrupting you. You can just finish your thought. Don't even what, mate? Don't even what? Her Gachaverse is not crap. Your videos are crap. Not Ares. Crap boy. You heard it here first. I am actually not Ares, the god of war. I apologize. No, you suck. Oh my god. You don't even know how GachaTuber the Gacha community is dying. I do. Everyone is telling me about it. They won't leave me alone. Look how high up my eyebrows can go. I should be the next Nick Cage. You're wrong. You're just a hater. You don't know what we are going through because you're just a hate. I am a hate. So I'm not Ares, and I'm a hate. I'm the god of hatred. Unfortunately, I can't be a hate because the god of war is already not me. Unfortunately, I'm not Ares. So I can't be a hate. Don't eat duck, please. Anyone knows the intro music? Yeah, it's on my Discord. People ask for it all the time. You should react to this person, and then also react to the music freaks. This is the second time I've been told about the music freaks. I don't care. You should react to this person. This is an argument given by... This is a comment put by both sides of the Gacha divide. Pro-Gachas want me to watch someone because this person is actually good, I promise. And on the other side, the anti-Gachas want me to react to someone because this person is bad. Do the funny, please. Unfortunately, I don't do the funny on command. I require treats. Link to a YouTube video. Every time I see that, I just ignore it. It's either going to be like a compilation of animations, of good animations, which always good animations are so short that they need to be put in compilations, or it's going to be like a person standing in the void explaining why actually Gacha hatred is bad. I don't make stories and just animations because I don't know how to make one. Yep. I'm just saying, I haven't seen any good games come out of you. Idiot. Don't you know that I made One Night at Sands on Scratch? Gosh, you're acting like you don't even know who I am. Anyways, haven't seen a good video come out of you. So, are we even? When Gacha Life is critiqued as a game, it's not actually a game, it's a dress-up studio, I swear. When Gacha Life is critiqued as a dress-up studio, it's a game, we swear. But when Gacha Life is critiqued as animation, it's a game. When it's critiqued as a game, it's not a game, it's a dress-up studio. And when it's critiqued as a dress-up studio, it's simple, so that it can be used for animation. What are you? Are you a game? Or a dress-up studio? Or animation software? Please decide. This one's from my Gacha lesson in real facts video. Well, it's still very cringy and sexual and not for kids. It was an April Fool's video, dude. OMG, Gacha Life, do not suck, it's fun. View 9 replies. Who replies to this? Things I hate in Gacha Life. They copy songs, they copy games, they copy movies, they copy anime. I don't care. You haven't even mentioned the cancer that's known as Nightcore. Nightcore is a separate community. I was going to like the video until he started talking crap about stick nodes. The irony. The irony is intense. My animation software is better. Yes. Your animation software is better, but it has its own flaws. Oh my gosh! I now disagree with you. Because... I don't hate it. If you do, it's your opinion. Why did you comment then? You think I haven't gotten any of these comments? Why? I assure you, the Gacha community isn't bad if it wasn't for the cringy, pervy, or etc. videos. I don't know why people keep bringing up the whole thing. I don't think I've ever actually critiqued a video with sexual content in it. I don't think I've ever actually critiqued a video with sexual content in it. So, you acting like this is one of the things that I'm critiquing is you admitting that it's a big part of the community and also a big problem. This is the last one we're going to cover. Please, everyone, acknowledge the good side of the community before deciding that we're all bad. Some of us put real effort into our videos, and it's always the bad side with all the attention that makes the people think that we're bad, and not all Gacha animation memes are effortless. The good stuff is in the minority, and even then, the good stuff is barely that. The properly animated animation memes, they're still not very good. They're still limited. Anyways, if you want me to read more comments, I might live stream this again later, I don't know. I'm not chalking all gachas up to be bad, I'm saying that the app is bad. If you use it, you probably don't really understand the concept of good app design. Therefore, it's very easy to chalk you all up to being bad, because you all hold the same opinion, an opinion that is objectively not good, since the app itself isn't great. If you'd like alternatives to Gacha, I will now list them. Adobe Photoshop and Adobe After Effects are both expensive programs. You can get them, but I have them, but I get them for free as part of my school. Sticknodes is a free app with a pro version that's much better and improves on the original. It used to get very constant updates, but I feel that it's now slightly dead. However, it is, in its current state, very good, very efficient. If you want to create fast-paced animations, I would recommend it, but it's not really used for character-driven stories. If you're more interested in character-driven stories, there's always stuff like the Draw My Life things. It's very easy to turn that on its head. You could, for instance, draw my life, but as a fictional character. Obviously one that you made up. If it was just like, draw my life, but I'm Freddy Fazbear, that's straight cringe, dude. There's plenty of free alternatives to Adobe Flash or Adobe Animate or whatever it's called. You can always, if you are very dead set on the whole not actually animating thing, have you ever tried comics? There's actually quite a big market for webcomics nowadays. If you like art and you want to create stories, but you don't really want to animate them, there's a massive community for comics. And if they're well drawn enough, you can voice act the comics and turn them into animatics. And those are also very popular, as long as they're, well drawn. There is, of course, always just writing, and, of course, there is actually filming the things. every single one of the things I've listed will create more good-looking results, and also will be easier to use than Gacha. I cannot say anything about your writing ability because it's easy to do bad writing in any program, but at least it will look slightly nicer. Thank you for watching whatever the heck this was. Bye, I guess.